Talking to Micky Collins after the 2-1 win against VCD. We deserve a bit of luck after recent weeks, Micky, and we got it today. Do you feel?
Yeah, we rode it. I think both sides. I'll be honest. I'm gutted for Keith really because he's my pal, and no one deserved to win that. I thought a draw was probably a fair result, but you know what? When you're scrabbling for points and looking to get results, I thought the character we showed at 1-0 down to come back and get the win was great. And whether it was a bit controversial at the end is another thing. But you know what? We rode our luck and. Fortunately, got some points on the ball, which the confidence is low at the moment, and that was much needed.
Conditions played a part in it. Both sides struggled, and were defending against it.
Yeah, it's difficult. We played with the wind first half, and it was gale force, and I thought we were poor first half. We never kept the ball well enough, kept giving it away, squandering possession, and they played all right into it in the first half. And then I said at half time, we're going 0-0. I actually think we'll be better off in the second half if we get the ball down and play through the lines. And that's what we done. And we got the ball in the feet, and then we moved them around a bit, and then we got in and around the back of them. And what we've been working on crossing, and we've got our rewards in the end.
As you mentioned just a moment ago, confidence is low. Is it sad for you to see your boys, struggling out there as they were at times today, conditions-wise, and just to get themselves in the game?
No, not really, because that's football. You have peaks and troughs, and that's what happens, And sometimes when you're riding the wave, you can still play badly, but you go out and win games of football. We just look as a group. We just looked, no confidence whatsoever, and we're not like that in training. It's a great group. The atmosphere is fantastic. It's just putting that out on the pitch, and I think the guys are so worried about making that mistake, they're not being brave enough. And second half they were brave enough. And all right, we've conceded from a set piece. Fair play to them. It's a good goal. And then all of a sudden we've shown a bit of confidence. It's like we've thrown the shackles off and gone, well, we're losing 1-0. Let's have a go. And all of a sudden we look a much better side. And you know what? We've nearly created quite a few chances second half. And but it's getting them to do that permanently. And listen, I'll make no excuses, but every time you keep getting another injury, no, you're changing it. It's not settled at all, and that's the hardest bit. And today we've had to shuffle it again. So, you know what? It is what it is. But fortunately today we've managed to get the win rather than walking away like we did last week, disappointed with a defeat.
2 assists for Ryan Hayes. The first one, a lot of people are giving it as an OG, but I think Ryan was claiming it certainly when it went in.
Yeah, it's definitely hit him and gone in.
And also for the second one, and Andy Pugh couldn't have been in a better place to score his first goal on his debut for the club.
That's what I said. You know what? We've been crying out for a goal scorer that scores what I used to score, which is poachers' goals, and everyone's going, "You just score from 2 yards out." And yeah, but listen, that's hard to come by. And Hazy and him have linked, and they've read it, and he's put a great cross in. And whether he's marginally offside or miles offside, whatever, we'll look at it back and see where we are. But I'll take that because he's there to head it in, and it's just a great finish. And you know what? You could see by the celebration how much it meant to the boys. And it did. That's a great weight lifted, even though there's no pressure. Just for confidence for them lot, that they actually believe in themselves now, and then we can go again Tuesday with a bit more confidence and a bit more belief, and knowing that we can score, and we haven't been scoring, and we've managed to get 2 to that home.
You were excited last week with the prospect of bringing Andy Pugh in. It happened on Friday, finally registering him. But to have Ryan Hayes and Andy Pugh lining up for Sevenoaks Town, that's something, isn't it?
I think it's the calibre of the belief that they've got in what we do, and the fact that they probably had several choices to go wherever they can to get minutes and come out of Dartford for a bit, and they've chose us, and Hazy chose it first, and I know he loves it and he really enjoys it, and Pewey was the same, and it was a matter of waiting for Pewey to be almost fit for him to come across. And then I spoke to Steve, and we've done it, and he's come over, and you know what, it could be for a few weeks, it could be to the end of the season, it could be long term, we don't know that. All I know is that they're enjoying it, and it's shown today with obviously 1 Andy coming on and scoring, and two Hazy putting in a decent performance.
And bearing in mind his recent sad record with injuries, a badly broken leg, and then injuring his thumb, breaking his thumb in 3 places, I'm sure Andy's just happy to be out there playing.
Yeah, and you know what, Andrew, he's professional. You can tell it. He comes into training Tuesday, train with the boys, train Thursday, just calm, and just that bit about you that we need, that bit of experience for some of the younger lads to feed off Hazy and him from what they've done in their careers, and they've had exceptional careers, and still have the desire to want to come here and win games of football for us and celebrate the way they did at the end. It's not, oh, I've scored my goal and helped you out. We've actually gone and got the win, and they've enjoyed it. And I just think it's a calibre of what we're doing as a club on and off the pitch, that people like that see us as a good place to come and play their football.
Before the goals, you created chances. I think Terrell put one across the face of the goal. Ryan put one across the face of the goal. Terrell, though, seemed to have a second wind in that last 20 minutes. Personally,
yeah, we moved him. We've been playing him in the 9 because we've been short with Frankie out, and then we changed it, and then we put Frankie up top, took James off, and put Terrell back out where he's natural on his wing, and he caused them all sorts of problems in, and he's had a couple of chances where he's gone in behind, and then all of a sudden you're looking at a front four of Terrell, Frankie, Pugh and Hazy on one side. Then you're looking at, can we get some goals? And you know what, we've managed to do it, which with a bit of luck and maybe a bit of a wayward decision, but you know what, I'll take it at the moment, and it's not very often I get to say that because it's normally us that's downbeat, and I'll certainly enjoy my weekend.
And a word about Patrick Leahy early on, two very important saves as it turned out. One from Ali Fassanian. I think he blocked Alex Gagging as well. Vital to keep the score level.
Yeah, he's done well. And listen, you know what? We lost 2 right backs on Thursday night of training. So Fraser, we thought would be ready, he wasn't, and Jack's still got a tweak in a hamstring. So straight away you've got Joe Tennant had to go and play right back, and Parky then drops in and plays centre half. And as a back five, apart from getting undone, and we've not picked up from the corner, they've done really well. And again, Pat's earned his medal today, and he's made 2 good saves. And you know what, you need that. They're the pivotal moments in games, and they go and score them, and it's totally different because we've got to come out and maybe we'll get picked off. And
now you've got 3 away games, but I fear talking about them because they're all at grounds that might be affected by the weather again. So, but you just be happy to take this win away and
whether we're playing Tuesday night and we've got some bodies back and we can be stronger, that's great. And if not, then we'll train Tuesday and then we'll look at Thursday night and prepare. And but it'll certainly, I mean, the change room's been great anyway, to be honest. But you can tell that the atmosphere's that much, that relief, and it feels like that when you've not won for 3 games, that all of a sudden you go in there and you've got to win, as I say, by luck or by not. At the end of the day, that's football, and we'll take it, and we'll run with it for the rest of the week and see where we go with it.
As we say, Sweet Caroline's being sung in the dressing room, so it is good news. And I just said in there, we must know the words by now because I think we've won 3 games this year, so we're starting to learn it. But you know what? It's not. I've not been at clubs where you have that little bad run. I've not really had that, and this league's tougher, and we've had it, and it's been difficult. Personnel in and out, injuries, whatever. Don't make excuses. Let's just work hard and get a good group together. Work hard off the pitch, bringing people in that we need, and I think we've got our just rewards. Enjoy the win.
Thanks, Andrew.